The Volkswagen Group say it's too expensive to make cars now in Germany. They also say that their factories are running way below their production capacity at only around 60%, meaning they are incredibly efficient. The solution: shut down factories. I know there's some rumors that they won't, but they most certainly will. Move production of the most popular Volkswagen brand car, the Volkswagen Golf, move it to Mexico. So the result of unions demanding that the Volkswagen Group not make changes is that actually it's going to be far worse for Germany than was previously possibly thought. Hello my friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans, you're watching the Electric Viking. Great to have you with us. If you'd like to join the channel on Patreon, I'll put a link in the description below. Volkswagen are looking to move production of the Golf out of Germany. This is really a trend for the Volkswagen Group. Move production out of Germany. Look, Skoda, Audi, etc. They've got many factories now that are not in Germany, that are where? Places like Hungary, places like China, etc. The Volkswagen Beetle was the world's most popular new Volkswagen for decades, says Car Scoops. But when buyers in Europe and America shifted their affections to the more modern Golf, Volkswagen axed German production and exported Mexican-built Volkswagen Beetles to those markets. Now, almost 50 years later, the Golf could be about to experience a similar exodus from its homeland to Mexico in response to its, not just its fading popularity, but in response really more than anything to the increase in cost to make cars in Germany. Labour costs have skyrocketed, and as has been reported in the media on several occasions, staff in Germany they're doing some interesting things, particularly as it's been reported about Tesla. Many staff just don't turn up to work, and they say that they're feeling sick and haven't been to work for many months. Apparently that applies to up to 10% of the entire automotive workforce, which is a pretty startlingly large number. A report from Germany's Handelsblatt newspaper says Volkswagen is looking to move Golf production out of Germany, potentially to Mexico, where it already has a plant. Another option closer to home is also under consideration, and that is Poland. Obviously, both of those choices would make production much cheaper than what it is to make vehicles in Germany. Although the Golf is one of Volkswagen's biggest icons and the company's marketing department made a big song and dance about the model's 50th anniversary in 2024, it's no longer selling as well as what it used to. And part of the reason is because, to be honest, they haven't innovated on this vehicle. It's being made in Germany. Germany really hasn't innovated that much for a lot of their models of cars. For years, the Volkswagen Golf was Europe's best-selling car. And in fact, it was the world's best-selling car. But while it's enjoying a bit of a sales increase over the past few months, the hatch has been outperformed in multiple quarters from other vehicles, including even the Dacia Sandero. The Golf's problem is that to be honest, SUVs in the Volkswagen brand and the Volkswagen Group, as well with other brands, they have higher margins than hatchbacks and wagons. This is a problem compounded by much higher labor costs that come with building vehicles in Germany. Moving Golf production abroad could save Volkswagen cash at a time when every cent counts. Now remember, it's not just production costs, it's also energy costs. Costs for everything are higher in Germany. Now, intriguingly, apparently it's the electric Volkswagen Golf that is likely to be built in either Poland or Mexico. So, in other words, the future of the Golf is not Germany. I mean, can you really see anyone wanting anything other than an electric Golf in 2028? Right? 2028, batteries already are extremely advanced. All the new batteries from pretty much every company in the world who makes batteries, including Geely, CATL, BYD, everyone. All the new batteries that will be on the market in 2028 are significantly better than what we have today for most cars. So the new Volkswagen Golf should come with some of these advanced batteries, meaning it will be a much better vehicle than today's current internal combustion engine powered Golf. Now, Volkswagen is hoping that the internal combustion Golf will actually live on until 2035. I believe that is ludicrous, guys. I'm willing to bet anyone who believes that's true any amount of money. That I don't care I don't care how much it is. I'll take that bet on. There's no chance the internal combustion powered Golf will be alive in 2035 or 2034 for that matter, because the cost to produce it will be so incredibly high. Remember, the opposite of Moore's law happens. If you double production price to produce any product, technological product or whatever it may be, to manufacture a product, on average declines by 20%. So as production goes down by 50% or 100, whatever percentage it may be, over the next decade, the cost to produce the Golf will rise and increase and blow out. And honestly, if the Volkswagen Group are in fact going to build the new Golf in Poland or Mexico, or maybe both places, why the hell would you set up an internal combustion engine production line? It doesn't make any sense. That would be an enormous investment from a company that doesn't have money. They need to slash costs. They are in a crisis financially, so says their CFO. He even said the roof is on fire. You're going to go and build an internal combustion engine production line in your new factory in Mexico or Poland in 2027, 2026. That is not going to happen. That would mean the only internal combustion Golf we would have would be being built in Germany, where it's already ridiculously expensive to manufacture. I believe this is the beginning of the end for manufacturing of vehicles in Germany, unless it's some kind of super efficient factory. Now, this could be different if, say, for example, the Volkswagen Group just decided, you know what, we are going to revamp an entire factory using latest production efforts, using gigacasting to reduce the number of parts. Remember, even Toyota and Hyundai now say gigacasting is the future. I mean, Xpeng does it. Many companies do this now. And they believe it's so-called engineering genius. That's what Toyota's engineers said. So you need to do this to reduce costs. Now, if the Wolfsburg plant, their flagship plant, was to utilize these new technologies and basically revamp the entire plant, pull production from other factories into that one factory, then that might work. But it's still Germany and costs are still very high there. And I still don't believe, and I still think the most likely outcome of these very high costs, unionization, I know people like unionization, but it is expensive, and many other things, is that the German industry, the German automotive industry, will be in terminal decline over the next decade. And eventually, owing to the fact that Germany is not taking electrification seriously, and China is, meaning China's costs continue to go down day by day, and Germany's continue to go up, that there is only one possible result of all of this. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments.